Hello, live chatters. This is Douglas Bloch. It is the 27th of December, 2020, the last Sunday of this challenging year. Welcome to your Depression Recovery Hour with Pastor Doug. Sorry I'm late. Some things come up this morning, and it's 12:05 p.m. Hopefully, people didn't oversleep, and if they did, oh well. I love talking to myself. So, two things happened. One, yesterday I put up a video called Your Pets Can Keep You Here about the effect of pets on mental health. Hey, Tejas Malnaukar, hey, Rich A, nice to see you. Ann C, Happy New Year to you. My friend is having his heart transplant today. I haven't heard any news. Wow. I thought I had health problems. Well, let's bless them. Kevin Wilson, Susan Jones, nice to see you. So as I was saying yesterday, I went ahead and I had posted a video on pets and mental health. A lot of you really responded. Marina Black Yarn, nice to see you. Metal Odyssey, haven't seen you in a while. Mark and Kevin. And then this morning, I published part 4 of my audiobook, When Going Through Hell, Don't Stop. And this is the book I wrote in 1998 after I just come out of my worst depressive episode. It was in my memoir of how I got through it, how I kept myself alive, and how prayer came to my rescue. Texas Angel, Michael Spinks, nice to see you. Elijah, haven't seen you before. Zolt 3CH, Topeka, Kansas. I love that place. Peter Shields from Europe. And Susan Jones from Virginia. Any other regulars? Well, what do you guys think? We're almost done with 2020. Are you happy? Or as Gil Gofford used to say, are you happy? Hey, Happy New Year. God, it's 4 days early, isn't it? Last I checked, isn't it the 27th? Yeah. Be great if one of these days we had New Year's Day on a live chat. Merry Christmas. Yes, we just missed it today. Yesterday was Boxing Day. VC loved your. Well, it's always nice to have someone love me. I'm not quite sure what you meant. You probably loved your video. Valma Perry, saw the video on pets. I cried and lost my sweet baby Sienna in 2018, still reeling over it. Hard to get a new dog now with a health issue. Yeah, well, joke, why did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut. All right, Tejas, keep him going. Benalasi, they found my stolen car in south side of Chicago. Good for you. Now, getting OnStar GPS, license plate lockers, key fob, alarm. Yeah, you got the whole 9 yards, don't you, Metal? See, that was a new car. Relieved 2020 is over. Well, you're not alone, are you? Margaret Tooley, you're from Ireland. I've been asking you for weeks where you're from. Margaret makes these very kind comments on my live chat, on my YouTube videos, says how much she appreciates them. She's from Ireland. Always wanted to go there. FVDW, keep in touch with people, can keep your mind occupied. Absolutely, that's how I stayed alive. Other people were my lifeline. Sandy Serenko from Canada. Yes, they had Boxing Day yesterday. VC, always wanted to know what it meant. Have a Happy New Year. I guess you guys are wishing it in advance. FVW, do you have any tips on how to deal with the loss of a pet? My cat's going to get put down really soon. He's my only reason for happiness. Well, yeah, pets are important, but as Pedar Shields said, reach out to other people. Here in Portland, when our pet died, we went to the Dove Lewis Emergency Hospital, and they had a pet support group, pet loss support group. So maybe you should find out if in your area the clinics, vet clinics or vet hospitals offer these support groups for people who have lost pets. You can get through this with support. And, years later, after Gabriel died, I got Bruce, you know who he is. And so when one door closes, another door opens. But of course, when your pet dies, you can't go out and get another one immediately. Just like if you go through a divorce or breakup, you can't, get on the rebound. But my heart goes out to you. You can get through this. And I would say, see if there are any support groups for owners who have lost pets. And there's Josh across the street. I should wish him a Happy New Year, but I'm going to try. I don't even have, yes, I do. I have my phone. All right. So what else do you guys have to say? Pedar Shields is giving out his email, and I have to say I have not gotten to send out the email chain yet. I've been preoccupied with a lot of end-of-year things, but I will get around to it. And I'm going to try calling him. called Josh Palmer. Yeah, I haven't talked to this guy. There he is. Huh. I'll have to talk to him after this is over. All right.
Your call has been forwarded to it.
Yep. Later on. All right. So what else do you guys having to say? Not sure that they exist in Belgium. Sure, Belgium's a civilized country. Why not? At least look for it. RCS 2020, wishing you all your viewers a peaceful and happy new year. Yes. 2020 isn't over yet. We still got a few days, right? Yeah. I don't know. I've been following the news lately. I hear that the relief bill in America has still not been signed by the president. Boy, that would be bad if people ran out of support on December 31st and had to leave their homes. Nirvana 1010 just ordered your book. Needed it badly. Not doing well. Well, it's a good thing that you're here. When you said the book, do you mean Healing from Depression right here? Because that book does have everything I know about how to overcome a depressive episode. Okay, Mariano Semino. Hey, Doug, my dog is just dying. Please pray for me and for her. Ask for your help. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Hey, Josh. Hey, Josh. Are you going to be around after 1 o'clock? Well, call me on the way out of here. I haven't talked to you in months. I'm in my live chat. You headed to the coast? Thank you. Thank you, folks. My next door neighbor and cycling partner, I haven't seen him in literally months, and I was worried about him. Anyway, all right. Yes, Leah Minetti, I have you. I'm the one in charge of the list, by the way. So I've already got you on there. Okay. Let's see if anybody else has to say anything. Yes, we will pray for you, Mariano, about the loss of your pet. Been with me since I was 6. I'm 19. Wow. Whew. That's amazing. That's a big thing, FDVW. Wow, that's a big loss. 13 years, and those are very important 13 years. Well, just tell yourself that something will replace it at some point. Hang in there. Episode 4, reading was fantastic. Thank you, Doug. VC, in case people don't know what VC is referring to, episode 4 of When Going Through Hell Don't Stop, the audiobook, just posted today. It's been read by an incredible Australian voice actor named Jacob. He did a phenomenal job, and you can go back and listen to episodes 1 through 4. They're up there on the YouTube channel. All right. Prayers for your friend. Which hospital? You're not talking about my friend, I hope. I laugh more having a dog. Absolutely, Cheryl. Texas Angel. I still live with chronic illness, but at least I can stand and walk and take care of myself now. Excellent, Texas Angel. We have to be grateful to small things. BC, I'm a bit of a wreck today with my friend having the heart transplant. It took 2 days to get my new cell phone working. Wow, and it's freezing in Florida. Beautiful here in Portland. All right, animals like our children. Yes, that's what I said in my video. It hurts so bad to lose them. Hang in there, those who are struggling. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. I've never seen Douglas leave like this. Well, it was only for what, a minute? Because this is a friend of mine who, when I had my breakdown in 2015, came over and watched the Warriors with me, fed me dinner. He did me a big favor, and he means a lot to me. So when I haven't seen him for 3 or 4 months, I get a little worried. So that's why I left. But guess what? I came right back. You had a parrot for 38 years? Oh my God. That's amazing. I did not know parrots lived that long. Thank you. Our first donation of the day, and we've been getting some nice ones. Son Ismail from Denmark. Your normal 30 kroners. How are you doing? How are your children? The guy, COVID-19 has hit a family member in a big household. Is that yours? I didn't realize you were in a big household. Mark R. Wow, you missed this group for the last 3 months. I'm already feeling better. Well, are you feeling better because you missed the group? I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, Metal Odyssey, this is not, I appreciate your comments, but it's not really appropriate for this channel. But I appreciate your message and I agree with you 100%. Yes, hit that like button, folks. Yes, prayers, little guy. Yes. I had a friend, the legal guardian of my nephew, and she and her husband both got COVID at the same time. They lived together. But they both got over it. Any questions about mental health recovery? I know you guys love to schmooze with each other, and that's great. And Susan Jones is saying that they are not in her household, whoever those people were who got sick. Wow. I cried a lot and still do. My avian vet and everyone at the bird hospital were supportive. I tried to focus on the happiness we had. Did you appreciate the picture in the video where I had the parrot on my shoulder? Let's see if we can get it. Let's go to YouTube videos. Let's go to videos, and let's go to. I don't know if you can see this, but can we hit? No, we can't hit. Anyway, there's a parrot. You see that colorful bird there on my left shoulder? That's a parrot. Can you believe I posed with a parrot? Pretty amazing. He was very, very, very still. Carolyn Lyford Sullivan, I've been in bed for 3 days. Well, sorry to hear that. Maybe you can just get up and make some breakfast and get back into bed. Hey, Andrea M., nice to see you. Yes, we are here to help each other paint our shields. Absolutely right. Hey, everybody, I'm feeling so much aggression inside. I'm trying so hard to fight it, and I'm scared that one day I won't be able to fight off and act on it. Kind of miss just being depressed. Well, if you've got a lot of anger, one of the ways to deal with it, super strange, is run. Exercise it off. Those are chemicals in your brain. Or do what I used to do. Take a tennis racket and whap, hit a couch. And the other thing you might want to do is talk to your therapist about what's causing the aggression. Maybe you have a legitimate reason to be angry. Hey, my nephew, Patrick Coleman, is on for the first time. This guy is amazing. Let me tell you, he is about to become a nurse. He's one of the most caring people I've ever met. The people he works with at the center, what is it? It says a living center, absolutely love him. They give him tips. No, that's not true, but great for you to be here, Pat. Throw in any 2 cents you want to. Meanwhile, we've got 2 wonderful contributions of $20 in 2020, one from Randy Given. I guess next year it'll be 2021. And let's hear what Robert Jenkins has to say, who is really in a bad way for a while, but is making a remarkable recovery. Let's see what he has to say here. I'm doing well. I cannot complain at all. The thoughts still come and go, but I'm learning not to latch onto them or be consumed by it. Next month, I start therapy through the VA. I'm hoping it goes well using the VA. Well, who prescribed the medication you're on? Whoever did a very good job. You're thankful for Silent Unity, Given Randy, and have you used them? So Given Randy talked about Silent Unity, which is a wonderful 24-hour prayer ministry, almost 24-hour. I've called it so many times when I've been in stress. Actually, I'm going to call them after we're done. I haven't seen Anthony Olson, yes, but here it is, Silent Unity. It is 1-816-969-2000. Prayer line. So, and I'm going to pray them. I had something happen to me this Wednesday. I'd like your guys' prayers on. I was doing my bike ride, and for about 4 hours, I lost my memory. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what day of the week it was. I didn't know if it was Christmas after or before I got home. I tried to work on a chess problem. I couldn't figure out what the moves were. I literally went on sabbatical for 4 hours, like I had mini dementia, and then I came out of it. So that was very scary. So I'm meeting with my internist tomorrow, try to figure out what happened and how to avoid it happening again. So if you guys can send me good energy, I'm 70, going on 72. My father had Alzheimer's, but it wasn't until he was 85. I want to have at least 13 years of being in my right mind. So send me some good vibes. Otherwise, I might come on next week and say, who are you? It's scary for me that we're about to jump into a new year. Well, yeah, it's very happy for many people that we're going into a new year. All right, memory loss, yes, for 4 hours. Can you believe it? And I live an impeccably healthy life, so count your blessings, everybody. Hey, I forgot to take my medication this afternoon. Thanks for reminding me. No problem. I hope Gaza is settling down. Yes, it's hard when you're basically living in different homes every year. No, that was a joke. All right. Speaking of jokes, let me read a joke. Did you hear about the cannibal who was late for dinner? He got the cold shoulder. Oh, that was very good, wasn't it? What about the one I said, why did the archaeologist quit his job? His career was in ruins. Can't beat that. I did more research on light therapy. Light therapy can start a manic episode? Really? I forgot. What are you doing in this live? Aren't you funny? Try a daily memory loss. LOL. Well, thank you, but I have an impeccable memory. Ask if I've had microstrokes. Yeah, I might have had a microstroke, but I don't want to hear it because I've always been afraid of strokes. I hope it was something else, but yes, it's very possible, Kelly. Yes, contacted Silent Unity by phone and by app just the other day. They really helped me. Yes, they do amazing things, Silent Unity does, and I'm going to call them myself. How is Bruce doing? Bruce is doing amazing. Kratom, different people have different results. For loss, memory sounds like it may be PTSD. Why? It just came out of nowhere. I know what it was. It was essentially a message that I had to slow down on my work and get taking care of my will, which has basically been outdated for 18 years. All right. What does the ice cream man do when his truck breaks down? He puts out cones. Did you hear the rumor about butter? The rumor about butter? I'm not going to spread it. FedEx and UPS have joined forces. They are now fed up. And why do vultures make terrible airplane pilots? They keep circling the runway. Not bad, and I got them all from you guys. All right. You look so nice and warm. Yes, this is a very warm coat. I'm about to take it off. Now I'm going to open the window. All right. DT Vids X20. I feel like my unlucky one who won't return to what I was like before the episode. Well, that's what we all think, but it's not true. You can be restored. I have a whole video on it. Wow, Mizuki, you found my channel by accident? There are no accidents. I'm glad you're here. Can you post your P.O. box so we can send you some love? Well, I have a better way. Here's how you can send me some love. You can send me a nice, funny movie, or send me some hearts, or anything else you want to send. Maybe a poem. There's my email address right there. Send me love through the email. A problem shared is a problem halved. Boy, I like that. I'm gonna basically copy that. I need to put that in my quotations. Yes, the email chain is there. I haven't acted on it. Wills are very important, including your personal directives. Yes, I direct myself to be resuscitated and to be resurrected. How's that? Einstein R2. I love your name. I love Albert Einstein. He was my great uncle. Oh, hear from Noah? Yes, I actually did. I actually talked with him. He's still in this amazing treatment program. He's getting a lot of help. He's feeling much better, and he's doing well. Thank you for asking. And he's going to be contributing his own story of recovery to my new suicide prevention website, which some of you haven't been to. And here it is. HTTPS surviving survivingsuicidalpain.com. There it is right there. So go to that website. You'll get a lot of good information about hope and how things will improve. And I will tell Noah, I'll send him a text after this that you guys are really glad he's doing better. All right. We in Avondale were covered in frost this morning. Wow. How could it be colder in Florida than it is in Oregon? My hair looks less rebellious. Well, I didn't even comb it, so that's good. You haven't been out of the house in weeks? Let's start living. Neither have I. It's COVID country. But maybe you can try like stepping out the door, walking around the block and coming back. Small steps. Calgary, Canada. I love Calgary. Yes. I've been many times to Glacier Park. And Joni Mitchell is from Saskatchewan. So where's Calgary? Is that in Saskatchewan? Thank you for sending me love, Texas Angel. Oh, wow. You know what, Richier? One of my good friends wants to watch that movie called Soul. Do you recommend it? Okay, I'm going to ask the rest of you guys. Have you seen the movie Soul? So what did you like about it, Richier, or Richier? Tell me how to pronounce your name. If it's French, that would be Richier. Anyway, my friend wants me to see it. Tell me what you liked about it. Calgary's in Alberta. I knew it was in Alberta. What did I think? I was in Calgary after I hiked around Glacier National Park, right on the border. Yes, Brain Lock by Jeffrey Schwartz is an amazing book. Audrey is absolutely right. What looks cute? Anybody see that film? Because it's been recommended that I see it. All right. So, and Pedar Shields, 10 euros. Thank you so much. So, the person who spoke to me about worrying if he was ever going to get back to his old self, Claire, nice to see you. Wow, my nephew and my good friend Claire are on here. Claire, we got a lot of work to do today. We got to figure out how I'm going to get my finances in order. In the meantime, anybody who's been down and out, take heart from this wonderful picture by Julie Hayes, From the Ashes I Rise. So anybody who's been in a horrible depression and doesn't think they're going to basically ever get better, take hope in this. Take encouragement in this. Thoughts on St. John wort? I heard at one point it was a very highly prescribed antidepressant in Germany. I've never taken it. I've known very few people who have in America. Not too many people use it. I know it's supposed to be good for minor depression. I have no experience with it. Anybody here have? Welcome, Sarah W. I'm in Regina, which I guess is also in Canada. Well, you're obviously thinking about your girlfriends. So hopeful from Noah. Yes, it is very hopeful. I'll tell you though, alcoholism is a cruel disease, just like depression. I don't know whether I'd rather have addiction or depression. They're both really, really difficult brain disorders. VC and I are corresponding and are planning to meet in the near future. Wow, that's fantastic. I guess you guys must both live in Florida. I hope you're okay. Well, if I ever start calling you Joan instead of Beth, you know something's wrong. Heaven is our home. Well, yes, it's true, and I believe we can have heaven right here on earth. thank you. I'll buy the brain book because I have pure OCD. Yeah, you will get a lot of it. We must really love you here in Canada. Quite the following. I don't know. We've had like 2 people from Canada, or maybe 3. Lola the Frenchie, hang in there. That's a great name. Except I feel like I'm never going to get better. Okay, Lola the Frenchie Swan. Here we go again. From the ashes I rise. Seriously, you can and will be restored. There's actually what do you call it? On my website, there's a page about that. Meantime, I have a video called You Can Be Okay. Sarah W., this is the first time I came across your video while you're alive. Well, I hope I'm alive. I mean, that's the key, isn't it? What a ski win just moved here. And where did you live, Lagai? Are you still in Alberta? You must be. Claire, good job. We enjoy seeing them in the background. And what did Claire do? Claire helped me organize the offers for sure, but I don't see her comment. Claire, where are you, Claire? How do people know about the good job you did? Well, I don't know. Banff National Park is way pretty. Yes, I would love to go to Banff. Okay, you hate your job? Well, I have a video called How to Deal with Job Depression. Yes, I do have bipolar disorder. Thank you for the £5, Jason Clue. We need one of your jokes today. And thank you, Pedar, for your wonderful, wonderful, generous offer. Your generous contribution. Who is the greatest artist ever to come out of Canada? Well, that's a no-brainer, right? The greatest artist ever to come out of Canada, hands down. I've been listening to her since I've been 18 years old. Joni Mitchell. Yeah, they're death-defying. Yeah, I think I'd rather have depression. Chemical dependency is a nightmare, but so is depression. You hung those pictures. That's right, Claire. Thank you. So that was the comment you made. You did? I forgot all about it, Claire. No, I didn't. Yes, aren't they beautiful? Those pictures? And guess what? Claire also hung these pictures. Da-da-da. Here's this picture from Book People, a beautiful, beautiful bookseller that is no longer in business. Here's one that says Follow Your Heart, except you can't see it because of the... There you go. You can kind of see it. Yeah, the lights mess everything up. And there's the corner right by my desk. More things hung up. And yeah, all you can see around here are beautiful photos that Claire hung up and a beautiful yellow room. And I feel so happy in this room. And I know it's going to help my work. I feel a lot more inspired after being in a really nice environment. I love Joni Mitchell. Yes, I saw her at Carnegie Hall in 1969. How's that? When I was on a psychedelic. You helped him pick out the... Look at Claire is bragging. Oh my goodness, Claire. You're having a second life as an interior designer. Yay. Mm-hmm. Time for some hot coffee, and I need to brush my teeth. Your new website is visually appealing and very informative. Are you talking about surviving suicidal pain? Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out because not too many people are on it or visit it, but you know, we got to give it time. Here we are. SurvivingSuicidalPain.com. If you know anybody who's having thoughts of suicide, this is the place to send them. And by the way, what title do you like better, SurvivingSuicidalPain.com or Overcoming Suicidal Pain? Hey, yes, Noah. We talked about Noah. He's doing well. I've talked to him over the phone. He's in his third month of treatment, and he'll be able to basically have privileges of. I think he's something in about the end of January. He's going to get some new privileges, but he's really been learning a lot, and has been dedicated to his recovery and going to a lot of meetings. So he's doing very well. So what was I going to type? I don't know. What did you mean retire from another job? I have no idea what I said. What do you call a fear of Santa? Claustrophobia. Oh my God. Jason, you hit the nail on the head. It was worth your appearance just for that. Claustrophobia. Oh, yes. So, do you like surviving suicidal pain? Right? Or which title do you like better? Surviving suicidal pain or overcoming suicidal pain? Let me know. I want some votes. Yes, Kerry Parker's also in Ireland. You like overcoming? Yes, I think we need to change the website. Thank you. Anybody else have any choices? Yeah, overcoming. Yeah, everybody likes overcoming. Okay, I'm going to see if we can change the website. Oops, one person likes surviving. Yes. I am in the middle of my live chat period. Everyone prefers the title Overcoming Suicidal Pain instead of Surviving Suicidal Pain. Period. What do you think? Question mark. I just sent a message to my collaborator. You were outvoted. Don't worry about it. Oh, surviving. All right. Kelly Burns. I was misdiagnosed bipolar for 10 years. I actually have an organic mood disorder secondary to traumatic brain injury due to a brain tumor and numerous concussions. Wow. The BP meds were causing many. I'm glad you got a right diagnosis. That's a very complicated situation. Everybody hit the thumbs up, says Shirley. It helps spread the algorithm and helps and sends people to the channel. I see 86 people here. What is the difference between depression and severe anxiety? Someone say it's like night and day. Overcoming. Thank you. Has more relevance and attention getter. Yeah, see, there you have it. There's something to be said for everything. How do you get over crippling regret? Forgive yourself. Anyway, so depression means you're sad, you have no motivation. It's like you're shut down. Anxiety means you're pumped out like this and you're very excited. You can't do anything. I mean, when you're anxious, you're wired, right? When you're depressed, you're like someone gave you, a major downer. So they're two sides of the same coin, but they have very, very different symptoms. I'm opening the window, by the way. Oh my God, I just realized something. Can you see this? It says 100% wool. You probably can't read it because I'm blocking the light. No wonder I get so hot on this thing. This is 100% wool. My God, and it is really heavy. This is like better than a down jacket. I'm going to start walking around the block when it's snowing in this thing. Anyway, I know what I'll do. I'm going to wear short sleeves under it. How about opening the door? Getting some... I love the way this jacket looks, but it is really, really, really heavy. All right. What have you guys been chatting about? Depression is sad. You're depressed. You fall into blackness, mentally and physically. Yes. We shall overcome someday. Yes. Yes. Overcoming. Thank you. Yeah, they're both good. You're late. So was I. Every day for physics. All right. Lisa C. Survive because when you're in that kind of pain, that's just what you need. Exactly. That is true. That's what I thought. When I was suicidal, all I wanted to do was survive. That was always on my mind. Can I survive? Can I get through this? So yes, absolutely. They're both good. They are both good. They're both good titles. And here's the point. You can get through suicidal pain, depressive pain, addiction pain, whatever the pain is, you can get through it with the right kind of support. That's what Joan used to say to me. I smoke Pat. It helps depression because I have some bladder issues. I didn't know that Pat was good for bladder issues. Anxiety is falling off a cliff. Depression means you already landed and can't get up. Lisa, that's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. All right, Audrey, Minute Black Arts. Sorry to hear that. Do you have any support when you're overwhelmed by your thoughts? Are you seeing a mental health professional? Very good questions, Audrey. Yes. Any experience in overcoming agoraphobia? Not I, fortunately, but no. When I was very anxious, I had problems. I had someone have to drive me to my day treatment. There are treatments for agoraphobia. I have only had it once when I was severely anxious. Yes, a Metal Odyssey. I'm glad that pot helps you. It helps some people. All right, the tea is the first thing I've made. And what tea are you referring to, Carolyn Lidford Sullivan? I'm trying to find you. God, so many people are talking. It's really hard to figure out. This sounds like nothing, but I just made some tea. $25 from Kelly Burns. I'm sure that looks like you. Looking forward to digging deeper into your new website and listening to the audiobook. Thank you for the services you're providing. Thank you, Kelly. You know, we have all these saints from Texas. Kelly Burns is from Texas. And, KIB Bailey was from Texas, but he moved to Georgia. Let's wish him well in his new job. Texas Angel is from Texas. Who else is from Texas here? Besides Texas Angel and Kelly. Oh, Anthony Olson is from Texas. He's not here today, but he often is. I think he's from the Austin area. Anybody else from Texas here? Mike Barnes. Yes, you were outvoted. Well, that's okay. Right now it's still surviving suicidal pain, but I'm thinking about overcoming. Yes, I'm seeing a psychologist, but I won't see her for another 2 weeks. That's too bad. Here in America, if you can afford it, you can see somebody every week. Angela Laley, nice to see you. You've used St. John's Wort. It's like you said, it's good for mild to moderate depression. Not good enough for your depression. I would say that's what the literature seems to say. Oh, I've enjoyed the live feed, Douglas. I have to get ready for work. Look at this. What a man, Patrick Ritchie Coleman. He's going to work, taking care of his patients. You've never seen a better CNA than this guy, and pretty soon he's going to become a nurse and a charge nurse, and he's going to be the head of Mayo Clinic. How's that for my being manic? Wow. Big No-No is a celebrity on this. You're from Texas also, Yahoo, Manny Omega? You guys should have a Texas get-together. Yes, Patrick is a very nice man. The only person whose birth I was ever at was Patrick Coleman, February 9th, 1990. I was there in the waiting room. And in fact, there was a miracle that happened that I wrote about in my book, Listening to Your Inner Voice. Anyway, Geronimo, I like it. I'm on no other meds, but pure CD oil without THC, which is illegal in Norway. That's too bad. Have you checked on Big No? Yes. So I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to put it in the thread. Noah is doing well in recovery and sends his love. How's that? Love your video, man. Young Seda. Which video? I've done about 400 of them. Robert Iannucci, I've taken Lexapro for years, helps with anxiety. It does, and when I took it, it sent me into an anxiety spiral that landed me in the hospital. Oh, I love Houston. You know who's from Houston also has been here for a while? Oh my God. Joan?
Yes.
What's the name of that nice lady from Houston who always used to write me? She has a daughter, Annalise. Why am I forgetting her name? Damn. Danielle, very good. Danielle Kate. Nice work. God, Joan's got a great memory. Hey, Joan, everybody here likes you. They're hearing about you. Say hello to them.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, says Joan. Joan is an angel. I can't find our wedding picture. I wanted to show it to you. It so pisses me off. Ugh. Joan, we have to find that wedding picture, right? Hold on. I'm leaving again. I can now that I have this. Boy, I like moving around. Here's a picture of Joan with our cat, our former cat. Actually, this guy, what was his name, Joan? The one next door? Marley? Marley. Next door cat. Look at that Maine Coon cat. Look at that face. I love Maine Coon cats. He used to come jump through our screen and he busted it eventually. Then he moved to Tillamook. Anyway, we love cats here and of course we love Bruce. Joan is so devoted. Thank you for your good work. See, Joan, you're devoted. Do you know that Joan was named after Joan of Arc? How about that? Joan of Arc. Anybody know about Joan of Arc? She was a great saint in France. There you have it. Oh, love from Vancouver Island. Yes, Nicole, I love Vancouver Island. Pinterest is a great site. I love going there. I'm going to file a complaint with Bruce about you leaving. Does walking away and coming back mean leaving? Oh, great. I'm glad you got my book. Joan is beautiful. Absolutely. Listen to Bloch and Tolle every day on YouTube. What do you think about Eckhart Tolle? I'm so flattered you put me in his company. And Eckhart Tolle is one of the most amazing people. He's world famous. Yes, his weekly messages are uplifting. You're absolutely right. Hey, Audrey. Thank you for giving your email. Do you want to be put on the email list so everybody can you can email other people and they can support you? Let me know. Shirley K. My neighbor says that cannabis sativa and the other cannabis are not the same for pain and depression. You're absolutely right. I'm not an expert. What do I think about Eckhart Tolle? I read his description at the beginning of The Power of Now, how he got enlightened. Oh my God, what an amazing story. Noah is such a good boy, completely earnest. Well, I wouldn't call him a boy. He's 31 years old, but he is very sweet. What medicine is legal here, Lazy Eye Ranch in California? Must be marijuana. Hey, Angela, thanks for your $2 donation. All right. So, what are some of the comments I can answer here? Yes, so Eckhart Tolle, he's depressed, he's suicidal, he says, I can't take it anymore, I can't take it anymore. And he says, wait a minute, who's the me that can't take it anymore? Who is that person? Then he fell into a trance. When he woke up, he was enlightened. Amazing, amazing story. You should read the beginning of The Power of Now. Master procrastinator. I like that. It rhymes. Are your books on Amazon? Is the Pope Catholic? Yes, I have an Amazon page. Just type in Douglas Bloch homepage and you'll see it. Your weekly messages are amazing. You always have something to say to each comment and you do a great job in keeping up with the chat. Well, I'm devoted, just like Joan is. Thank you very much, Texas Angel. Indica will put you to sleep. Anyway, let me see what I can do. Hold on. Camera, lights, camera, action, right? Okay, let's go here. Let's go to Google. Let's go to Amazon.com. Let's go to camera. Okay, come on. Okay, somebody asked about my Amazon page. Here it is right now. Do you see it? Douglas Bloch, Amazon.com. All my books on here. So just go to Amazon.com, type in my name, or type in Douglas Bloch Depression. You'll come up with all my books. $12.50. 10 minutes left of a delightful live chat, the last live chat of 2020. What do you guys think about that? Okay, I have one other question to ask, and that is, what are you grateful for? Oh, Edward Steiner, thank you for your $20 donation. Very nice. Edward always has a joke along with his donation. Let's see what it is today. A skeleton walks into a restaurant after the waiter comes and says, "I'm so sorry, sir, you must have been waiting pretty long." That's kind of cute. I mean, really long, don't you think? Thanks, Edward, for your wonderful jokes, and thank you for your donation. Anyway, we have 9 minutes, so here's what I want you guys to do. 2020 has been hell for many people, but what have any of you had anything good happen? So I'll start with me. In 2020, whoops. Oh, there's Super Chat right there. God, now I know how to get it. Anyway, in 2020, I created a podcast, an audiobook, and a suicide prevention website, period. So, that's what I'm grateful for. Anybody want to say, I'm grateful for God, weed, music, and car and family and life, for money and food and small things, and for America? Well, that's cool. I like that methodology. That covers the bases. Texas Angel, many people swear by tapping to help with anxiety and depression. That's when you go like this and you say affirmations. Yeah. Waiter, there's a fly in my soup. What's it doing there? The backstroke. Very funny. All right, so 89 people. Let's see if we can make it to 100 in the next 7 minutes. I want to hear what you've been... Has 2020 brought anything positive in your life? I know for many, many people it's caused sickness, death, loss of work, horrible things. But what about something positive? Yes. You're right, Shirley K. As you get older, you need to take more vitamin D. I'm taking 4,000 units. Is the Pope Catholic? I don't know, last I checked. Yes, you're right. Dizziness is disorienting. Anyway, any 93 people now? You survived COVID? That's something to be grateful for. I'm grateful for my life and family, and even though I take a lot for granted. Very good. I'm better at jigsaw puzzles now. Thank you, Jason, and I was excellent at them. And when I was depressed in 2015, that's all I did. I bet I can beat you. Good things happened in 2020. I had vision but was struck due to pandemic. Not quite sure what that means, but I'm glad you got over it. 2020 helped me realize that every moment with my loved ones is precious. Thank you, Audrey. What a beautiful thing. Article in the Wall Street Journal this week about gut microbiome may be related to depression. You bet it is. I found wonderful you. Well, thank you, Kevin. That's very nice. I didn't get COVID. LOL. Well, that's something to be grateful for, right? This Alexa work for OCT? For some people it might. Thanks, Doug, for YouTube videos are a godsend. I stumbled across it. Watching has been helpful, especially some days at work, break times in my car. It gives me a little push. Thank you, David. I love that name. I wanted always to be called David. It means beloved. The greatest character in the Old Testament was David, King David. What a beautiful name. Joan, don't you think David's a beautiful name? Yes, and somebody here graduated from college. Damn, son, no ceremony. Well, good for you. Kevin Wilson, well said. And what did Kevin Wilson say? I found one for you. Well, that's very nice. Thank you. Life has been hell this year. It has brought an explosion of creativity and artistic output. Yes, a lot of artistic creativity comes from suffering and pain. Mark R., a new job, 5 years of sobriety and coming out of crippling depression. Well, that's wonderful. Hey, Joan, you know who's on the live chat today? Oh, Joan's gone into the kitchen. I gave away my batteries. They were free of charge. Now, that is good, Master Procrastinator. You get an A+ for that. I gave away my batteries because they were free of charge. Very, very nice. You get thumbs up on that joke. Yeah, I'm addicted to brake fluid. Don't worry, I can stop at any time. I think you misspelled brake, but no problem. My favorite word is shalom. That's a Hebrew word. David, the man after God's own heart. Even David experienced depression. Absolutely. You know who really did was Saul. Oh my God, what a major depressive. I found the 10-finger breathing technique and helped me a lot. Well, why don't you email it to me, Joe177? I'd like to know what that is. Claire DeJoy over here, Coraggio, like the Italians say. Yes, Claire is such an Italian, but you know what? She looks like she's from Norway. So, looks can be deceiving. Can health anxiety manifest into OCD? Yes, because when you're anxious about your health, you obsess about it. I'm really grateful this group is here every Sunday. Thank you, Susan. One day we'll come by and visit you in Virginia. Getting a long-term STD has made my health anxiety horrendous. Well, you know, it's not what happens to us, but what we think about it. I knew what you meant, Jason. You didn't have to correct yourself. That was a joke. Yes, but Lazy Iran, shalom was the topic of the pastor's sermon this morning. Beautiful word that no one speaks in anger. Absolutely. It means peace. Last Sunday of 2020, yes. A lot of people say goodbye and good riddance. But as I say, some good things happened to me at least, and I'm very grateful for that. Anyway, yes, Marina Luisa. So what does cognitive behavioral therapy say? It's not what happens to you, but your estimation of it, what you think about it. So you have STD, but how can you basically change your thinking so it doesn't make you anxious? That's where you need to see a good therapist who specializes in cognitive behavioral therapy. Peter Shields has given out his email address about 5 times. Maria Luisa, I never get health anxiety, just general anxiety and social, but now because of COVID, also health anxiety is awful. Well, just tell yourself the light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, the presence of God watches over me, wherever I am, God is and all is well. That's called the prayer of protection. Maybe I'll put it up here. Make music. Yes, that's how David helped King Saul. He played the harp for him. Okay, here it is. The prayer of protection. Let me see if I can do this right. The light of God. Whoops. No, God is not hot, right? Well, maybe I can dictate it. Surrounds me, comma, the love of God enfolds me, comma, the power of God protects me, comma, the presence of God watches over me, comma, wherever I am, God is, period, and all is well, period. Thank you, Siri. Wow, that was an amazing translation. Oh my goodness. Here it is. If you're ever feeling nervous and you want to have some decrease your anxiety, say that prayer. It's called the prayer of protection. And I offer it to you free on this last Sunday of 2020. So, when I see you next Sunday, it'll be January 3rd, 2021. Hopefully, we'll all have our New Year's resolutions. Another year free of depression, another year of practicing our... I didn't even show this to you, did I? If I can find it. Self-care activities to improve your mood. Yes, this is what I've been doing ever since my nervous breakdown of 1996-97. I try to practice 4 or 5 of these things every day, and then we take it from there. When life gives you melons, you might be dyslexic. Very good. I like that. I wish I believed in something or someone. Lost that loving feeling years ago. Well, you believe in your goats, don't you? Royston Tilks. Seems you used a given screen in your most recent green screen. Yes, you're right. Yes, you know about green screens, Royston. Very good for you. You're probably the only person here who knows what they are. Yes, it was a green screen. I didn't use it. My videographer used it. He's very creative. Thank you for your videos, Douglas. They made me realize I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Yes. Start going to therapy. Absolutely. All right. I'm glad you're enjoying my jokes. Yes. MBK Zilla, very nice. So, keep in touch with each other. After I sign off, you can chat for another 10 minutes. Maybe this week I'll get off. You know what happened to Steve Thomas? He used to be the mental health warrior who was always on here. I should write him. And $5 from Manny Omega. Thank you. It was a good sign up to the year 2020. Appreciate it. Remember, if you want to basically support this channel, you can simply go to my Patreon account, which is www.patreon.com/Douglas Bloch. You can, for as little as $2 a month, you can become a sustaining member of this channel. Thank you, Danny, for that $5, and thank you for Manny Omega. Anyway, that's how you become a sustaining member of the channel. Go to my Patreon page, and I don't understand your joke, Jason, but it sounds like it could be funny if it were retold. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you. Thank you, Nicole Blanchard. I love your red hair, and thank you for your last. The last donation of 2020 was made by Nicole Blanchard, and you have 18 goats, not 18 oats. I know what you mean. And Nicole Kidman, right? She's the great actress from Australia. A beautiful name, Nicole, by everybody. I love it. Bye, everyone, says Texas Angel. And so, until we meet next year, remember I have 2 videos, one on pets, and one I want you to listen to my audiobook. I have posted episodes 1 through 4. Thank you for your donation, Lagai. And it's called When Going Through Hell. Don't stop. Check it out, guys. You'll love it. Oh, it's an audiobook, by the way. And, well, let's say this. Nobody can oppress you without your permission, says Eleanor Roosevelt, and your thoughts cannot oppress you without your permission. You have the final say, you in spirit. Love yourself, take care of yourself, forgive yourself, and remember, this too shall pass. Thank you, Pamela. I love your name. Always loved the name Pamela. Very nice woman. Mother of a good friend of mine passed away. Her name was Pamela. When will the audiobook be out on Amazon? As soon as they give me the thumbs up. They're backlogged right now because of COVID. I'm waiting to hear that they've posted it. When they do, I will let all of you guys know. I'll probably make a video of it. And until we meet next year, I wish you the best in your mental health recovery. Thank you for being here this Sunday.